Justin Bieber in the hood, cuz. Like, boy, sing that.
So it's been a few days since the news broke about David and the teenage girl found in his Tesla, and yesterday we talked about pretty much everything up to that point. The amount of stuff that's been coming out about the situation is honestly hard to keep track of, but I managed to do it. It's been what, 3, 4, 5 days? And nothing, he hasn't gone arrested, so we can start the questioning and see if he did it or not. All signs are pointing to, yeah, this guy did it, but you know what, there's still that small, I mean very small percentage that maybe he's innocent. Even if he's innocent, right, let's say he's not a killer, he's still interacted with a minor. I'm not only gonna be a pedophile, I'm gonna be a killer. I'm gonna add something extra. In the world of pedophiles, you have to stand out. So this came out last night, and take this with a grain of salt. Leakers have found a way to get into David's Discord account and are releasing his DMs with Celeste. My parents are so fucking annoying. They won't let me see you perform. And David responded with, "Don't worry, I'll fix it." Despite the situation, despite how everything points to him being guilty, I don't want to say anything definitively and then have this whole thing age like milk. So let's wait until they catch him. But once again, it's not looking too bueno here. Then the person says the messages are actually of a private server, not his DMs. So did everyone openly know that he was a potential pedophile? I mean, at this point, is it even potential? At this point, what do I criticize him for? For potentially being a killer, for potentially being a pedophile? And it seems like he's closer to being a pedophile than a killer. I guess only time will tell. Now, I've seen some people say, well, dude with an opinion, she could have lied about her age. Allegedly, Celeste lied about her age to David and claimed she was 19 and David was blackmailed by her friends. There's some situations where a girl might lie about her age, right? Now, to destroy this argument, this is from the Dave subreddit. This is how young Celeste was when David met her, 11. How could this pass as a 16-year-old? Unless you're fucking blind and you've never seen a 16-year-old, then yeah, you could say this looks like a 16-year-old. This looks like a 7-year-old. Dude, come on. This looks like straight up a little kid. Hate all you want on EDP, like even EDP had standards, all right? EDP at least waited till the girl was 13, not fucking 11. That's insane. She lied about her age and she said she was 19 in quotations. Brother, in what world can someone not tell she's a kid? David is so weird. This doesn't look like a 19-year-old. The fact that a grown-ass man found this attractive is beyond disgusting. And even if he didn't kill her, right? Let's say that's clear and he was framed or whatever. Sure, okay. You're still a pedophile. Congrats. You're not a killer. You're a pedophile. So shout out to you, I guess, dude. I don't know. Like, anyone that's like, well, she lied about her age, so she deserves this, or it's her fault, bro. Then we get this. Fortnite has unfollowed David. Now, you might be like, yo, who the fuck cares? Well, David made an official theme song for Fortnite a few weeks ago. Then we get this, which is fucking crazy. This is directly from TMZ. Celeste Rivas, former teacher, tells students she met David on social media.
That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media.
So, can I say that he did it? Or should I? Hopefully in a few days we get the definitive answer. I don't think he's gonna come back after this. No one will want to work with him. It doesn't help that he turned off his comment section, that he hasn't said anything in 4-5 days. Publicly dating a 12-13-year-old and no one caring is crazy. Bro was famous and rich and he couldn't find anyone legal. Then this post came out. Celeste's brother speaks out and reveals that David killed his sister. I'm not a fan of people harassing the family. Like, I get it. You want to know, you want to get to the truth. I put myself in their shoes and it's like, how would I feel if a family member fucking dies, gets murdered, and then people are spamming me, asking me about it? You know what I mean? I don't know how that would make me feel. But I get it. We're humans. We're curious. We want to know. Once again, I have to say this. Unless it's official, take this with a grain of salt. The person says, dude, why does David follow you? All respect to you and your sister, and I hate how shitty people are being. Was it really him? The brother replies with, yes, it was him because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. The person says, fuck, well, he has it coming. Just randomly, did you ever talk to him? The brother replies with, I met him once in person. Did you and your family know of your sister being with him? Like she was living with him? All of this shit is so confusing and disgusting. I knew and went to the police about it, but lack of evidence. As the police always fucking do, they're so fucking useless. So it was waved off. I'm gonna calm down before I crash out, but it's like, the police want to work with you until they find you fucking dead. It's like, dude, where were you when I needed the help? What they really want to say is come back when they find the body. Then we're gonna try to help. And that is, we're gonna try, all right? Brother says, yeah, she was always saying that he was waiting till she was 18 to get married and stuff like that. Then the guy says, fucking sick. What's crazy is all those people in his circle who knew and didn't say anything. I saw one guy did get sued by him. I'm sure you would too if you kept pushing. And this is potentially one of the craziest things that I've seen, if real. This one extremely viral. It says, so she was pregnant. This man is going to the deepest pits of hell. So these are alleged Discord conversations. So David says in the general chat, me and deleted user got a kid on the way. The deleted user is allegedly Celeste. Then he says, this is from 2 years ago. David says, people our age just don't appreciate love at all. I'm sure that's what all the pedophiles say. People our age? Bro, you were 18 dating a 13-year-old. Chill out. All right. Now, this is from 2 years ago. David says, gore over porn. I used to be addicted to watching gore videos. I love gore. All right, bro, you're going to be taken out on sight.
I feel like some of us should be slaves again.
Now, this is a David TikTok, and they're pointing to this bag, and it's the same bag that Celeste had. And this is a continuation of the whole David confirmed he had a kid with Celeste. So a deleted user posted this with a ring on her finger and a tattoo that says David, if I'm not mistaken. Deleted user, this is from last year, if I'm not mistaken. Both of them cuddling backstage from what I could see. Someone asked him, David, are you happily married or single? And this is where he says, me and allegedly Celeste got a kid on the way. I do think what I said yesterday was true. I think he got her pregnant and she wanted to keep it, and he panicked and thought the best thing to do was to kill her. Because at that point, imagine getting a 14-year-old pregnant. And he thought it would just be easier to kill her and hide the body than to face the consequences. I mean, that's just my theory. That's what I think. But yeah, guys, that's all the information we have now. If you want to know more stuff about the situation, make sure you check out my last video regarding all of this. Any updates we get, I'll be sure to tell you guys. And with that said, I'm out. Subscribe, drop a like, share, and yeah, I'm out. Bye.